Hey everyone, it's Ellen April here from Just Say Scrap, and we are here with Throw It Together Thursday in our natural habitat.
Yes.
So this is what the van usually looks like as we're on our way to weekends. We are off to Rhode Island this weekend. We are on the ferry currently, so we're waiting to get off the ferry, but here's Throw It Together Thursday. All right, so for Throw It Together Thursday, we have 5 techniques that we are going to be doing. We're going to be doing our ombre with our distress oxides, our shimmer brushes on our distress oxides, painting with re-inkers on vellum, and then we have our background stamps with the multiple stamps, and then our Versamark with our stencils, and then, having fun with it. So what we're going to do is I unfortunately forgot to grab the stamps from Mom, the multiple stamps. So I'm actually going to take the Are We There Yet scrapbooking kit, scrapbooking stamp. I love this stamp. It's just so pretty. And I'm going to use this with Intense Black, and we are going to stamp up a background page. So let me find my Intense Black first. Where did my Intense Black go? So I have a White Daisy piece of cardstock here, so I'm just putting it down here. And like I said, I have my Intense Black ink. And basically, I was going to use this stamp and some of our icon stamps, but like I said, do not have the icon stamp at the moment. So I'm only going to be using some of these. I am using the Intense Black because remember, we're coloring on top of some of them. So I want to do this first. And we're just going to random stamp a bunch of these. Like I said, I know, I'm sorry that I don't have our icon stamp. It would look so cool. And we're just going to start to randomly stamp. So I'm going to say this right now. My Intense Black needs to be re-inked, and I keep forgetting to take it to Mom. So I will do a video when we do re-ink it. So just bear with me, but remember, we're going to be coloring some things. So the background's going to look cool. All right, I think we have our paper here. So I'm just going to clean these stamps quick and then come back. So I know that they have retired now our spritz cleaner because we have our stamp chamois. But I really love the spritz cleaner, especially for Intense Black. We do have some refill bottles, so if you would like some, just let us know. But I just find that it gets the Intense Black off the stamps a little bit easier. All right, so now that I have this, I'm going to color some of the suitcases. I think I'm actually going to do them in like a little bit of different colors each. So we're going to use our Spectrum Noirs and we're going to color some suitcases. All right, so I tried to pick colors that went with the paper pack for Are We There Yet? So what I did was True Blue Shades, the dark is like Sapphire. So I'm going to be coloring, I think the suitcases. I just think the suitcases are going to look cool. So that's for Sapphire. This is for Bluebird. Then for our Honey Butter, I'm going to use the middle of the golden yellow. For Papaya, I'm going to use the Coral Shade Light. For Glacier, I'm using the mid of the Vintage Blue. Might be a little dark. I could have probably gone with the light, but that's okay. I couldn't find an exact one for our Sage. For Toffee, I'm using the dark of the Muted Brown. Now we're just going to repeat a few colors. So now that these are all colored, we can move on to our next thing. So I'm going to put this away. These away. So I know that this stencil pack currently is not available, but I want to use it anyway because it really has to do with travel. It is coming back, so if you would like to stay updated on when this is coming back, just let us know. All right, so I'm going to do this a little bit differently today. I am going to have some scrap paper here, but I'm gonna kind of go off to the side here. So see that this is a wave. This is from Stencil Pack 1. So I'm gonna use this wave. And what I'm gonna do is, once again, we're going to washi tape this all down. And Versamark ink, and we're using clear powder today. So I'm not gonna go, I'm going all the way up to the top of the wave, but I am not going all the way to the edge of the stencil because I want it to kind of be a messy cutoff there, and I don't want it to be that straight line. So I'm just going over parts of this wave. All right. Pull this up. Put off to the side for just a second. Once again, I could have used the anti-static pouch before I did this, but I forgot once again. All right, and we're just gonna heat this up. So I'm actually gonna do that one more time as well. Up here. Remember I said yesterday, just a little bit of spritz might help you clean it off too. All right, so we have this all embossed now. So what we're going to do is we are going to take in our Distress Oxides. And we're going to do that ombre effect. I know that I did it where there is some color, so we're going to get some interesting mixtures here. But we're going to try it anyway. Okay, I'm going to do this with Chip Sapphire because we're doing an ombre. Remember, it's going to be light, so the Chip Sapphire should not take over too much. I will go a little darker on the edges. Let me grab a paper towel. But I'm only going to be doing this over the embossed parts. So, once again, Throw It Together Thursdays are an experiment of all of our Technique Tuesdays. So we're trying this out right now. I've never embossed over stamps. So let's see. I'm lightening up my pressure as I come down to get that ombre, remember. Now I'm trying to go as light as I possibly can on this side. As I come down, I'm going to try to fade out here. I've also never Distress Oxide over our Spectrum Noir, so this is a fun test right now. What I love about this is that it kept the color. Doesn't that look amazing? All right, let's clean this. We are in full experimental mode right now, so I'm actually kind of loving how this is coming out so far. Starting dark, and remember ombreing out. All right, let's wipe this one. So what do we think? I think that's actually very cool and really interesting how you can do something like this. I think I would have preferred to maybe use like my icon stamps, but like I said, Mom has that, but I think that kind of looks really cool. All right, so then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take a clear shimmer brush. I think my clear is pretty empty. I have a brand new clear that I have to open here, so I'm going to show you. We're going to twist off, pull that shimmer brush thing off. We're going to twist, pop the cap off. Make sure you really twist it until those two are tight and firm. You're going to squeeze it, or shake it, sorry. Shake it, then squeeze it. Squeeze until you start to see liquid coming out here. Whoop, or that's why we have scrap paper. It's kind of squirted at me. Then just use that scrap paper, so perfect. So you start a shimmer brush. And then you can already see that reacting with the Distress Oxide there. See it like in that top corner. You can see it really well right here. I can see it really well. I'm hoping that it's coming up on camera. That's gonna look really cool. So we have done the ombre with the Distress Oxide, the shimmer brush on the Distress Oxide. We did the background with the multi-stamps and the Versamark with the stenciling. So now we have to do the painting with the re-inkers on vellum. So since I don't have re-inkers here either, this is going to be a little bit difficult, but I'm going to set it up for us so you can see what it would look like, and then you can obviously, you saw how to do the re-inkers last time. So remember, we got this really cool effect. So it's going to be the exact same thing. I'm using one of our stamps again, and let me just find my vellum. So I'm actually going to do something a little bit different today. So we're going to use our Versamark, and we're going to stamp this up and emboss our vellum. I'm using the Princess Gold this time. I 110% forgot that I had a thin cut with this stamp, but I just cut it out. And then when we do the thing with the using the re-inker on this one, I would actually do it on this side. So when we flip it over, it would look really cool on this page. And I might back that whole thing in white, Daisy, as well. But that is our Throw It Together Thursday. Total experiment, but I actually think it looks really cool. The one thing I do regret or wish I had was the icon stamps. Because they are just an outline, I think it would look better because there's a lot of black on this from the one that I picked. It gives it a little bit more of a dark look, but if you do a stamp that just has an outline, I think it might look really, really cool. So I might end up doing that page anyway and then showing you guys later. But all right. That's Throw It Together Thursday. And that's Throw It Together Thursday. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments below. But clearly you see that we are about to be in setup mode. So sorry if this is out a little late. I'm hoping it's not. I was editing on the ferry, I promise. So yeah, that's Throw It Together Thursday. If you have any questions, let us know. I, once again, will reiterate that I think it will work better with stamps that are just an outline, not that have bigger space, but we also haven't tried it with any of our other colors instead of intense black. I feel like if you also maybe experimented with like another color and then trying to Distress Oxide over it, that might be another technique we've never tried. So ooh. We're giving ourselves ideas. Oh my goodness. So all right,
well, it was the movement of the ferry.
It was very rocky today.
Yes, it
shockingly was. So we will see you on Tuesday. Ooh, with a very fun technique. I'm excited about Tuesday's technique. Okay.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.
Are you trying to see what Mom's doing? Is that why you're jumping up here? No, not at all. So we're gonna do the same thing. No, Blair, stop being a bad girl. Go that way. I don't like when you go back there.